Loop. We going? We going. Good meowing and welcome back to Hunter Canberra with your host, Skylore of Damage Received, and Cody, who is playing as Azara Unagi, and Anna, who is playing
Lose!
and the Companion Washington.
Oh, you want me to tell you about my companion, sorry. I wasn't sure what you're like.
Oh yeah, female Washington.
Female Washington, the snaky wiki. So snaky, so wakey. Very, very constrictor. Wow. Amazed.
I thought she was a Moa.
No, she a constrictor.
I just said it.
I can't
just
select
fall
that
over,
shit.
do like that, and then do like she's about to scratch herself, and then it doesn't. Just like
So Anna, for a quick clarification here, what kind of constrictor is she? Washington?
Oh shoot! Okay, one moment. I don't know what
The
she's called
scaly
specifically.
kind. The one with the scales.
Is it an anaconda or is it something else?
It's a anaconda wrangling. Yeah, it's a Venezuelan one.
What's the second part? Anaconda what?
It's an anaconda. Oh wait. Did you just look up anaconda wrangling for me machine instead of like Venezuela anacondas? Okay.
Okay. But it's a Venezuelan anaconda. The
Yeah.
anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, son. I should probably stop slapping that. Alright. So,
Ooh! Can we do hot dogs while doing the basketball game? Actually, as far as I know, we just put ointments on ourselves, right?
yeah, you guys got yourselves healed up with some ointment stuff that you made
Yeah.
and whatnot. And there's still a while left before the basketball people would even be coming over.
Heck yeah.
So, you have some time to chill, relax, or whatever you're doing.
Watch the Jetsons.
Anyways.
Hey Cody, this is Anna speaking and telling you. Do you want to have our characters just try to get to know each other better?
That might be a good idea.
Like, cool.
Teach you how to fix up my arms.
I don't think she's gonna catch on to that. She only has enough technology breaks just to like know how to use the computer. Just for the sake of research and stuff like that, not for actually like, details.
Mm.
And that not well.
Yeah. So,
I'll try to get you hooked on all computer stuff for
Okay.
alright.
So,
So yeah.
alright, you guys want to do anything with your characters? You said stuff about, you listed ideas, but you didn't agree on anything or state
Right.
anything you wanted to do. Is that just going to be a no-go, or?
I suggested it, but I don't think my character will be the kind of person who would initiate that conversation.
Mm.
And I don't know if Cody wants to have his character initiate that conversation, so I was asking him that.
Mm. I don't know. That's very weird.
Yay or nay?
Nah, probably not. Not yet.
Okay.
Alrighty. Coolio.
Probably as we go on.
So after a while, BT Dubs, for anyone listening, I just was outside running with the dog for a long time, so that's why I'm a little tired tummy. Yeah. Alright, so, but after a while, Brody, comes in and lets you guys know, hey, everyone will be arriving soon and whatnot. Except for Leo. Leo will be a bit late. But everyone else will be here soon. I got... Well, basically the whole gang will be here, so that's pretty cool. Getting a moment to breathe.
Gang cards?
Cards? No, I
Yeah.
don't play cards. I don't do any of that stuff.
Hmm.
No, I don't drink, don't do cards, none of that. Like Oliver drinks though and stuff. Maybe he'd do cards, whatever. But we're gonna teach you basketball today.
Oh yeah, right.
So that's like the big thing we're gonna be
It
doing.
is. You know how to play basketball?
I know how to play it. Play it a few times.
Alright, cool. So how you play before?
Just with a couple of friends.
Okay, so 5 on the court or like 3 on the court? 3v3 or 5v5 or how you do it?
And we just, I guess, bouncing the ball and then shooting it.
Okay, so there's practice shots and whatnot. Okay, cool. Probably half courting. Okay, so more 3v3 style. Okay. Cool. We could do that way. That's gonna be no biggie.
Sweet.
All right, and then there's a sound on the doorbell. Ding dong. Oh, cool. There should be someone arriving right now. I'll go see who it is. And he heads over to the front door, wearing his nice shoes and whatnot.
Hey.
And
Liz, do you want to be on my team if there's teams?
I assumed that was gonna be the way.
so you hear Brody go, "Hey man, nice to see you, and I'm glad you can make it today." And then the person has a bit of an accent who's answering and stuff there and whatnot. It sounds kind of like Hindi
Mm.
and whatnot.
Uh,
So
Rolling R's?
no,
Okay.
no, like tuna ton almost.
Oh.
Not quite, but closer to
Close.
that
Okay.
than what you're thinking. Spanish. You're thinking Spanish. You're
Yeah, I
thinking
was gonna say, you're thinking of a different language, bro.
entirely. Like, anyways, what I'm thinking. So he is not the Iraqi Punjabi. This person coming in, which is the type who's two neck ton style. He's the Hindi Punjabi. Okay, so the guy who walks in is a big, broad-built guy who's got like a really thin, like dark mustache thing with like gray edges, and like a full beard with it, but it's been like cut nice and smooth. But it's got like the gray highlights. I guess it's been like dabbed with the gray as opposed to just like naturally forming.
Yeah.
And then black hair, and his hair is black too, with again this gray to it, cut short and just a little more foofy than a military cut. But he walks in. He's wearing let's see here, Hugo. Yes, he is wearing a green and gold basketball outfit with matching shoes. He's got like a little bag swung over his thing that says gliders along the back, and has like some other stuff to it, like maybe his normal shoes and a few other things are in there. So he walks out in, and he immediately brings his hand over to which one of you is standing closest to the door.
Most likely her.
Okay, to you, and immediately goes and shakes your hand. He offers his left hand first. Which hand do you bring out and back?
My breath, and then it goes to my left.
All right. So he shakes your hand and goes, "Hey, nice to meet you," or whatnot. You must be Ari-Ari-chan.
Yeah, I'm Ari.
Cool. I heard a lot about you or whatnot. You a big gliders fan, or you just getting into the sports?
Just getting in. I think the heaviest thing I carried was the frying pan in the kitchen.
Well, that's okay. That's not going to be a big problem or anything there. It's going to be more the grip strength. So the fingers themselves are where we're going to find a lot of it. Let me get a quick look at those for you. And he like feels the prosthetic and the finger part. Okay, so that's not going to get you maximum stuff, but I got a few things that we can get so you'll have a little bit better grip for practice and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm sure you can get different hands though, or have something set up for it, whatever. But I'll help you out with that if you need it. I am basically ready to go whenever you are, Brody. Yeah, is everyone else here yet? And Brody says over to Hugo, who is the tall guy, "No, Hugo, they're not here yet." And Leo said he'd probably be a bit late. But Quinn should be arriving any moment. And yeah, we should be, we could head upstairs right now if you want. Quinn knows where to be. I can just put a little sign up front so she knows to head on up with us.
I know Quinn from the orphanage.
Hugo goes, "Oh yeah, that's no problem. That'd be great. So I'll head on up and I'll show him around, show him some of the cool stuff we've collected over the years." And he starts to make his way through and head upstairs. What do you guys do? You follow?
I follow.
Okay, so you guys follow. Brody takes a moment to go set up a little sign thingy and whatnot to let them know he's just headed upstairs. And you guys follow Hugo up the stairs. Hugo's a broad-built man, and he takes up most of the stairways up to the top.
6 foot tall giant?
He's a little taller than Brody, actually, yeah, and he is more muscular. Like, Brody has like a basketball build, let's put it that way. This guy's got more of a gym build.
Okay, well, I follow him kind of with that intimidated looking.
Yeah. So Hugo gets up to the top, opens the door and everything like that, and walks in. There's a full length, covering the whole section length of the house, a full length basketball court. It's a little shorter than it should be,
Yeah.
like top to bottom wise. Not quite the 10 feet that it would be, but it's got the courts, the hoops on either side, and along the wall there's like really thick glass cases, like thick, like shatterproof glass that has stuff inside of it. Like there's different shoes, there's different little collectible things and whatnot. There's like a shirt and whatnot that's got like a signature on it and a couple other things of the sort. And a few basketballs themselves up in different areas. There is a black basketball that is just like on the floor in the middle of the area of the ring thing. And he goes, so we'll probably just do a 3v3 little type of thing to get you guys used to how to play, since you've never played before, and that'll get you going on some of the basics and all that. So we should have more than enough people for that. We can switch out some and do all this other stuff. Have someone maybe just on coach duty. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
Everything should be fine and whatnot. We can get you learned up. So I heard you have like a YouTube channel thing and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
do you do a lot of sports on there or like commentaries about them?
Maybe creepypasta and sci-fi stuff.
Creepypasta and sci-fi
Yeah.
stuff. All right. Well, that's
I could start doing sports.
a little weird. But yeah. Anyways, so I don't know much about that and whatnot. But let's see here. Something for your channel. Let's see here.
Oh, I do science.
Science too. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm an aquarist over at the Jamala Wildlife Lodge. The one connected to the zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take care of the things down there, like the sharks and all that other stuff. We had someone trying to get us to have like a great white. They said they found a way to get him to work in the aquarium style environment thing, but it was just too much work to put in to actually get it to work with their theory, and we don't have enough spacing for it. So, I think that the fact that they're even working on it though might be a cool thing for your channel. Like,
Yeah.
we got a few people who think they're at the point where we can get them in aquariums, and that's a lot of extra stuff to do to an aquarium, and not much else is going to survive. But if they can get them running just get it going, that's the next big step in aquarium technologies right there.
Maybe I could do what's it called, charity thing for him on the forum and get some viewers to add some money to that.
Maybe I'll see if I can find his his contact information for you, and I'll shoot it your way on your channel sometime. Like, you do those little pay thingies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot like a $5 donation thing your way with his information, so you can talk to him. His like public information, not like his private stuff. But your public figure. You can talk to him. He's a public advocate for doing that stuff, so it'll be a no biggie.
Why did you grab that, Daddy?
Cool.
So
One moment. She grabbed something out of the box.
earlier she dropped something in there. Maybe she did it again. Doggo.
She needed her treats in there.
Okay. Maybe get her a new Chewy treat. Maybe that'll help out.
Yeah.
Cause she's just like munching the bones, but like, I don't know, something else might be better.
What about this?
Do you have anything that's in a bag over there first?
We have,
Oh, those go way too fast to act as a Chewy.
Yeah.
Like, in her container, is there nothing? Just those?
I was checking if there's more. I was trying to pull it out. There's this things.
Yeah, you could give her one of those. Those take a while for her to chew up. Done. I have no idea how quick or how long it'll take for her to chew through the inside of cow hoof.
Yeah. I was thinking my character could be an orphan
Well, it still
too.
has meat in it. So
Oh,
she-
nice!
Grew up on an orphanage. I'm just like, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
she's so happy with it.
Your character already has enough problems.
It's not a problem being born on an orphanage and like.
Statistically, yeah.
You're gonna give your character more flaws? But
Not the
why?
time we're playing.
No flaws.
Dang it.
Just
Anyway.
a background.
Alright, so maybe think about it a bit more. We'll talk more after the session. But yeah. So as Hugo's getting ready and talking about that stuff. Yeah, you hear some noise from downstairs. Sounds like it might be speech of some sort. Really weird sounding stuff there and whatnot. But after a little bit, two more figures come up the stairs. One is, it's Brody who's coming up and everything there, and he's laughing with some other guy.
I started laughing myself.
The other guy coming up has a thick Scottish accent, and he is just telling jokes to Brody and whatnot. But as he gets up to where everybody is and stuff, and he takes a look around, he's got... His hair is, dyed white, so he looks older than he is, but he's, maybe 30 or so years old. Takes a look at everyone, and he just sort of, does a little cough thingy, and then, starts talking in, normal English voice, but this with a bit of a Scottish tint to it. Like he's toning himself down to be where everyone is so he can be understood.
Did you try and make yourself look like Draco's dad? Or the necromancer from Diablo? I say.
No, a bit more than Necromancer, I'd say.
It's a cool look.
And, yeah. I mean,
Digging it.
if I'm gonna be compared to anyone, I'll take that over fucking Malfoy. He walks into the room. So, obviously, you're the gamer nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, you'd never play basketball. Oh, you definitely never played basketball before. He says, looking at your arms. Hey, no, probably not your sport.
I drop a cup.
You drop... Well, you don't have a cup. They all have bottles here, so you drop a bottle.
Yeah.
100% not your sport. Maybe you should try for soccer. You could actually just kick shit. It's so much simpler.
Oh, kickboxing.
You know what? Screw it. Just use your arms for everything. Fuck it. Go join the rowing league over back at the bay. And whatnot. Just go join. The club's always open. They always got a bunch of chicks over there. So yeah, go join the rowing club. And when you're just out there and see the arms just fall off into the water, and everyone else has to do the work, and you just sit there and chilling all day in the water. Great idea.
You can always be the person that's rowing that's keeping the tempo, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever. You could do that. You could be that asshole right there. That's...
I've never been an asshole before.
Well, you could always start and get paid for it. I'm pretty sure the person they have in charge of the boats and whatnot is the one getting paid. And everyone else is the one paying to be there. So, at that, Hugo says over to him, "So how's the dog doing? You ever get back into the park?" And Oliver responds, "No, they still got it closed down. I know it was supposed to be just for the COVID thing, but it's still closed down.
There's a dog.
Fuck them. I'll wind up walking through it anyway. Don't give a shit at this point. It's been too long."
There's a dog lost in the park?
"No, dumbass," he says. "The dog park's been closed down. I haven't been able to take my dog for a walk there in frickin' months.
Oh.
So we just been down by the bay and everything like that instead. But, so many fucking cars. I'd rather just go to the park. But all the golfers trying to take the park over and everything, so... fuck it. They'll probably get their way at this point unless people start using it anyway."
When golfers attack.
Yeah.
I can help you with that. I could just scare them with some snakes.
If it'll work, I don't give a goddamn how you do it. Fuck those golfers.
Not the good way.
At that point, someone else comes up the stairs. "Brody, you there?" And he shouts back, "Yeah, Quinn, we're upstairs." "On our way." And so a chick comes up there. She's got no real accent to her and whatnot, not even the Australian sort of accent. She's just accentless.
Huh.
And she comes up, she's a little shorter than the guys, but she's still tall. She's almost 6 foot.
Oh.
You know, these guys are all really tall people.
Wow.
Oh, she comes up. She's really thin, though, whatnot. It has like an almost like deadness to her eyes, but like there's an excitement to her face, and not being there.
She's basically Mai from Avatar.
Who? Oh, May.
May.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
She's got a little bag she's just holding in her hand, like a briefcase thing, and whatnot. And she like flops down to the side as she gets up the stairs. So these are the noobs, right? And yeah, Oliver
I'm Ari-chan.
Oliver gives her a like knowing nod as here's Ari-chan. Quinn goes, so you are the like little weird celebrity person who was like wanting to do something actually useful?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Right. Well. Huh.
I hear I could. Yeah. There's a community need of help too, but yeah, I figure.
Well, yeah, there is, but have you set in to get those arms? Like
Yeah.
those are not good. I'm maybe it's all you can afford. I don't know,
Those are
but
the
those are
perfect-
shit.
My good pair got destroyed while fighting some kind of rabid animal that killed a neighbor.
You killed your neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Sorry to hear that. Was that like recently or was that a while ago?
I think it was like last night.
Who's in the fires?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking rabid animal attacking the fires.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a few stories about that happening from like the patients we've been seeing, but
Broke my good arms.
damn, that's sad to hear. You should be able to get government recompense for that.
Yeah, I think I sent in something kind of information, so maybe I'll get some new ones.
Well, if you're not sure, you can talk to me about it after we're done here, and I'll make sure you got it in proper, because fuck that. In fact, I might even be able to get you in with one of those, like, organizations, like the 30,000 or whatever, and get you, like, a new set from them. They're always trying to do some big public thing to make themselves look good,
That'd be awesome.
you know, so... A big disaster thing, you can take advantage of that in one way or another and get some good stuff for you going on.
Nice.
Whoa, I forgot, you were, like, in the fires and stuff, so is your home okay?
Nah, well, yeah, it's half burnt down.
Half burnt down.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At least
Wow.
Liz saved me from the wild animal.
Well, thank you. Yeah, nice over there. What are you, like a park tamer or something? You look like you're in that life.
I just assume is Washington with me?
Unless you've said otherwise, Washington is with you. And you had them out hunting earlier, but that's
Yeah.
done. That's been hours ago.
Yeah, I just kind of like, I have a friend here, and I just kind of pull out her head, so she's out of my shirt a little bit, and she's kind of resting her head on my hand.
Alright. Oliver goes, oh, fuck. A snake. Fucking hell. We got a regular snake charmer over here. The fuck? Where you pull their ass out? Fucking Africa? The shit.
Maybe, no fear, but that one.
Yeah, fuck no fear. Just pulls a snake out her goddamn shirt. That's a fucking huge ass snake, dude. What the fuck is that? That's like some Jaws movie shit?
I think
That's not Jaws. What is that movie called? And he like looks over towards like Quinn and Hugo and like they just start giving each other looks like, you mean Anaconda? It's like, yeah, like that kind of shit right there. What the fuck? That's a big ass snake. Are you sure we're gonna be able to play in here just fine? Like, Scotland and Ireland got no fucking snakes. Let me just tell you that right now.
You're Scottish?
Well, fuck yeah, I'm Scottish and my dog is Irish. And he puts out a fist like for you to
Oh,
bro fist
cool.
it. Boom! Hell
I'm
yeah!
Irish.
You're
Blood.
Irish too?
Yeah. Pure
I
blood.
didn't realize it with all the shy bullshit going on over there. Well, yeah, nice. Well, you should hit up a pub sometime. A couple by the shore. I could show you over by Arana Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's this one Chinese restaurant over there too. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to take you out sometime. No problem. We'll get you a proper drink and some proper, real fitting food. Oh fuck
Yes,
yeah! And this
yes.
crazy bitch can come too with the fucking snake.
I mean, you know, where I go, it goes.
Fuck yeah! What you gave me money off the street doing the dance number, music, whatever. I don't even know, man. but I know that snake is probably not gonna be dribbling no ball, but you have hands, so you probably will be. So
Yeah.
okay.
So
So
I kind of just let Washington find a corner to hang out in the court.
okay, so you let Washington go find the corner. Everyone sort of gives it a look. Brody goes, he over at this person like, did you have that snake the whole time?
Yeah,
How did I not notice that?
It was. I kind of hear them and like it was in my shirt the whole time. It was injured.
Oh
It's
well,
better now.
it's doing better now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
I think it's
I slept with that in my house and didn't even think about it.
it's her guard snake.
Sure. Whatever, man. You got a guard snake. That's cool.
Don't worry, you guys. You have enough trees with enough animals for you to live on.
It's a good thing it ain't bat season. No poor babies.
I don't think Washington will hunt for bats.
Good. Nice. You got them trained right, like rats and shit. Nice.
I mean, they're just kind of harder to hunt. So when you have smaller rodents, are easier.
Smaller rodents, nah, man. They've been huge the last few years. Ain't that right, Oliver? Oliver goes, yeah, fuck. I saw one bigger than a chihuahua the other day. Jesus Christ.
I just see Washington get excited about the thought of
Bigger.
one of those.
Yeah.
Yay, basketball.
And
Yeah.
like,
Quinn goes, so
I wasn't here, Washington.
you guys want to get like started? You want to get through some techniques, or what you want to do? How noob are you?
I grab a ball and I at least dribble it and at least shoot one hoop.
Okay.
I'm
Half
not-
court or full court? How crazy are you with this?
Oh
Throw.
no, I'm like, you know,
Wait, full court, half court, or that really close area?
They're really close.
Really close area.
Mm.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a dexterity athletics roll.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, either one, depending on how you want to run it.
We
I
have
should have
dexterity.
gloves. Do you think I'll pop the ball?
Gloves, says Oliver. That's a good fucking idea. Hey, you still got those shop gloves?
Okay, I have athletics, so that would be 5 dice.
5 dice? Yep.
So I got 5, 10, 8, 6, and 3.
10, 1, 2, 3. So 3 successes. Okay,
Nice.
so it's not perfect, but it's a good shot. You had proper dribble, good shot. It lands, it does a little bloop bloop, but it goes into the hoop. And you go, alright, so you've played some games before.
Yeah.
Hugo is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the shop gloves on the way. You want me to just go get him, Brody? And Brody's like, oh, yeah. I just use those for gardening and whatnot. So, yeah, maybe wash them off first. Like, don't wash them off. That'll actually make them really wet. They take forever to dry. Just bring them up. Shake them off, though.
Don't worry.
Hugo
I'll
heads
go,
on downstairs.
It's like,
Yeah, Hugo heads on downstairs. Like, I'll be right back. Don't worry, guys.
I'm still laughing to myself about them freaking out about Washington.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, like, Rory just like, did I just sleep with someone who had a snake this whole time? How did I not notice that? Like, he was in my shirt. Well, she was in my shirt. I forget that Washington's like,
So Quinn, you reading any interesting books lately?
Interesting books. No, actually, I haven't.
Oh.
No, I tried one of those ones you see at the like Walmarts and stuff, you know, the little romantic ones. Well, maybe, you know, I thought it might give me and Jackson an idea for like something to do relationship wise. It's kind of lacking right there right now. But no, it was just trash.
I read the Real Time series.
I remember that from school. That was
I
good.
like the third book though.
Yeah, my school days, I read that, and I remember some of my friends were reading The Lord of the Rings at the time, but I was reading Wheel of Time, so we had different things to talk about, but they were all pretty cool. I liked when he went with the, like, what was that, book 8? Jeez, it's been so long. Path of Daggers. Remember the pew-pew thing that was like the Wraith Zappy? That was really neat to me. I remember that, but it's not much that I remember from there, but those were good books.
Yeah.
I like the Golden Compass series.
I never read it. Heard the movies were kind of trash. That true?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's a good thing I stayed away from the movies. But, like, the book's better?
The books are fairly more interesting.
Fairly more interesting. Alright. Well, if I ever get back into fantasy and whatnot, I'll give it a go. I mean, hell, Super Snake Lady suggested, so fuck yeah. I'll give it a shot. Oh.
Yeah.
She just read it because she heard it was anti-Christian. And she was just like, oh, that sounds kind of fun.
Alright, so Hugo comes back up with the gloves. They are teal, and they got the little grabby bits. They're not the best, but they got them. He's like, here you go, and he flings them at you.
Try
Like you're a bro. Okay, go ahead and roll me athletics or acrobatics, and then dexterity. And,
Athletics, where's that?
And the
should be-
second sheet,
yeah, athletics and acrobatics should both be in there.
I have no athletics. How about acrobatics? Where's that?
Should be there.
I have academics.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. So it's gonna be straight dexterity, okay.
you know, it's funny when I couldn't sleep in general, something like camping. Just it was already hard for me to sleep normally.
Mm.
I read that whole series, the whole Golden Compass series, just because I couldn't sleep ever.
Nice. Well, at least you got something if you couldn't get sleep.
Yeah.
So you catch one of the gloves, but the other one like just falls
fumbled.
down
Oh.
there. He goes, oh, sorry. No. Hey,
This is cool.
when's Leo getting here? I had a few questions for him and whatnot, you know? And, Brody goes, oh, he'll be by soon. And he just said he'd be a bit late, so he might be anywhere from, a few minutes to like an hour. You know Leo. No, yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay, so,
I put the gloves on.
you put the gloves on, and, Oliver goes up like, yeah, looks like you might be able to dribble now.
Yay.
Look, yeah. So, Hugo, you want to show her how to dribble? And Hugo
Yeah.
goes over there. It's like, yeah, I can show you how to dribble. Like, this is the thing I'm the best at. I'm not great at the throws, but I'm good at dribbling. So, the long arms, see? So, here, he goes over to the ball that's out and
Yeah.
grabs it in the center of the area. So, I want you to pay attention to my stance. That's the first thing you're going to need to know before you do any dribbling and whatnot. You're going to need to get your butt down, and he, like, hunkers down a bit. And your feet, you see your legs, you're going to spread them, and you want your feet just past your shoulders.
Okay, I try shadowing him right now.
Oh, hey, go ahead and do a dexterity performance check.
Okay. Got 3 performance. Okay. This is funny.
No
bad.
successes.
No successes.
So, you do a terrible job. But you don't
Yeah, as I'm watching him though, so it's like.
you don't cause anything, you're more like just standing there like,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Oh no, I dropped the lid.
Oh no. Want to use mine?
No, I can. I'll have to just stand up. But yeah, you do a terrible job of mimicking the motions that he's doing and whatnot. But it's okay. You're not running it there.
Yeah.
Yes. Once you have the stance down, you're gonna want to get a good grip on this thing. So let me show you. You're not gonna touch it with the very tips of your fingers. And he like takes his left hand and smacks the palm of it up against the fingertips of his right hand. You're not gonna want to do that up against the ball. It's not gonna do shit for you. Likewise, you're not gonna want to hold it in your palm, and he smacks his palm against the other palm. That you're just smacking the ball away. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
You want to dribble the ball, but if you hold it in the finger part there and whatnot, you're gonna actually just slide it through, and it's gonna come out of your hand. So how do you hold it properly? That's like the biggest thing, right, Oliver? And Oliver's over there to the side, like, I fucking guess, man. I just do it.
I just not at all over like.
Exactly. I'm not a bitch who needs the analytical side of it. I just fucking go. and you go laugh at that.
I just not.
And I give a
Thumbs up.
childish like
In agreement.
smile and glare like.
you go laugh. It's like, and see, that's your standard Scotsman for you right there. At least from my experience. You know, like that. But you know, English folks and whatnot, and those who just spend all day in their mother's basement. No offense. Not. They're not exactly the kinds who just get onto a sport like that.
Mm.
So you see right here, where your fingers have their nice little ID pads, whatever those are called, and Quinn shoots him a look like, how the fuck do you not know what those are called? You know? But he doesn't say anything, he's just gonna look like, you're fucking stupid. And Hugo continues like, yeah, these parts, that's where you're gonna hold the ball, and you're gonna like, it can go on to the next part of the finger, but you don't want to take the whole finger. So, right there at the pads, down to there. So that's where you're holding the ball, and you're not like going crazy. You have a slight inward curve to your hand.
Mm.
Now, the best part here is you're not just gonna fling it onto the ground and slap it around with that part of your hand either.
Okay.
So you got the gloves, so you'll have some grip. You're gonna hold it. He grabs the ball and he grabs it with his left hand, presses it up against the right hand, so the right hand's holding it right. And then he gets it back into the pose, and he like does almost like a kamehameha pose to the side, and then he brings the hand down, like his hands down together, like really close to the ground, and then he goes, right about here is where you're actually gonna let go, and just let it go out of the hand. You're not gonna add force. You're not gonna. This is just where you let it go. And this is also the point where with your other hand, or even the same hand, you're going to catch it. So it's this level down here, at this point. The same way, just bloop, 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 bloop. You're not going to be flinging it. You're not going to be doing anything like that. If you just let it go here, you'll be able to catch it no problem. Grab it back again, and the dribble state will be fine.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm going to show you it in action. And then he actually does a few of them in action. Switch his hand back and forth, and does them back with the same hand, which is a little trickier, but he does it. And then he offers it to you. So, you ready to get a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab the ball.
You grab the ball. Now then. Oh boy.
And then I try to
It's
put my
up
body
to
in
you.
that stance.
To try and dribble. So, this time, since you've been shown the stuff on
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
do this, you can go ahead and do a dexterity performance check to see if you can perform the operations you've been given.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah.
I just play with them.
No, I guess so.
Yeah, so you got 2 successes. So it's not great. You know, you're having some difficulty with the robo hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait, you have a star in performance, right?
Yeah.
So that's 3 successes. Okay, so it's fine. It's a perfect success.
Oh.
You do it, and you manage to do it on the level of a basic beginner who's
Cool.
working on it. But it doesn't fly out of your hand or anything or go any weird. The gloves do manage to hold it. I think it's a little
Nice.
stuck from time to time, but it works. So, the guys go, well, hey, yeah, she's pretty good. She's getting it. That's pretty decent.
I give a shyish expression of happiness.
So, I think it's time to explain a few basics about the game, right? So, normally, you have 5 players per team on a court. You know, and that's like a full court, you know, when we take up this whole thing and whatnot. So, that would be 10 players total. Obviously, we ain't going to have that today. So, what we're going to do for our practice game is we're going to do a 3v3. So, typically, you would have, you know, 2 forwards, 2 guards, and 1 center.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyways, what we're going to have instead is 1 guard, 1 forward, and 1 center per team. And then you can kind of switch in and out, because it's just 3v3. It's not a big deal. It's more street style. So we'll be taking up half the court. Okay, instead of using this full thing here, we're just going to use half the length. We use the half for the snakes not sleeping in the corner. Just, you know, to help prevent any possibility of smacking a snake with a ball. Doesn't seem like a
we
good
don't
idea.
want to force her to want to eat us.
Yeah, no, that's not. That's a big ass snake, so we're not going to do that.
Washington is not gonna do that.
The snake's okay, so Oliver says this. The snake's name is Washington, like the American.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's dope. Does it also have a gun? Paint this motherfucker red, white, and blue.
I don't do guns.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, most people don't. I was just, yeah. It's an America joke thing. Yeah, whatever. Never mind. Anyway,
My camera
Yeah, let's-
jiggles a bit.
Let's go ahead and just, Quinn, why don't you show her, like, explain the positions. So, okay, they go into talking about stuff and some of the
Yeah.
basic rules, like, all this little basic weird stuff and everything. They tell you that when they release the ball, it's called a tip off or a jump ball,
Oh.
depending on how it's done. Alright, so there's all that stuff happening. I'm gonna take this moment of Anna walking away to sip this drink that I have
Yeah.
here.
Hmm.
So while Quinn's walking you through that stuff
Yeah.
and whatnot, the other guys are talking. And so Hugo's talking to Oliver, and Hugo mentions, like, did you hear that, like, two of the best players on the Boomers had to, like, withdraw from the Olympic run? And Oliver's response is, who the fuck hasn't heard about that, That's, like, one of the basic things going on,
Hmm.
Fucking A, And it's a big loss, sure, but we still got a lot of our people there. Like, 15 of them are still going, so fuck it. We're still in the Olympics. That's what matters. I don't care if we lost two of our best.
Hmm.
Whatever, dude. I really don't give a damn right now. I'm just wanting to play.
Her
So-
puppy was asking us for food.
Hugo it says, like, well, yeah, but, it's just kind of annoying, because, like, one of our guys is from, like, the 1990, he's from the old draft pick and whatnot. It's, the same one as Kobe. And Oliver's like, yeah, 1996 is the best draft pick spot. We know that. We have Kobe, fucking Iverson, Duncan, Garnett, everybody. That's enough said. Everyone knows that was the best cast. And the fact that we lost two players, one from there, I'm pissed off about it. But you know what else I'm pissed off about? That fucking Russell Westbrook motherfucker. He just pads stats all day, and they start getting into a little bit of, like, information about the sport and whatnot.
I could party like it's 1996.
And that's why he's limiting team success. Is with the stupid so those two... so Hugo has accidentally got Oliver riled up.
Oh.
But Brody, Quinn, and you are over there getting some stuff done
Basketball
about
stuff.
the game stuff and whatnot. And after a little bit, there's a walking up the stairs. There's someone who's like, Leo, that you? And there's a sound from down below. Someone who sounds a lot younger than these other guys responding like, yeah, it's me. How's it going? Brody, you up there? Brody responds, well, duh, I'm the first one who asked if you were here.
Leonidas has arrived. I accidentally say joking.
That must be that new chick, right? The one who's just here for a bit? Why, yes, it is Leo. Get your ass up here. So, Leo does get his ass up there.
Cool.
Leo is a thin guy. He looks maybe 20. He's like 5'10". He's not nearly as big as the other guys. He's about the same size as Quinn. A little smaller than Quinn, actually.
Us dwarves gotta stick together, I said.
Anyway. Well, I'm still a little taller than you, but yeah, no biggie. It's nice to see you. My name's Leo. He offers his hand up to you.
I shake it and I say, I'm a Zara.
Pleasure to meet you, Zara. Whew. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I was late and everything there, but the DACA Cafe was closed down, so I had to go all the way around to get my caffeine fix.
I think it's still ashy in some of the areas too, so breathing's kind of hard.
Oh yeah, we were still getting some of the ash up here from the south. I feel sorry for any of those dumb fucks who lost their property down there.
I just look at them and like that one?
Oh shit! Did you fuck it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to call you a dumb fuck.
Well, I've been called worse.
That is sad.
As I clap my hands together.
Oh, fuck, you're a cripple too? Jesus. What? Brody, why don't you tell me these things? And Brody's just like smiling over there himself, like half laughing.
I just mentally summon like Washington to just go up my leg and stuff like that and just go into my head like before as she did.
Okay,
Before,
I'm doing a
just to
quick
me-
roll for this guy here.
Just to mess with him.
Okay. So, Leo sees the snake and he goes, "Is that a fucking anaconda? I've never got a chance to work on one of them before." And he walks over to you, like ignoring everyone else. And Brody's like, "I'd like to see you make an ass of yourself," as he walks by. And he walks, and Leo walks straight up to you. He walks straight up to Luce, and he goes, that is a real anaconda. It's not like one of those ones you see in like the movies and stuff. That's like a real one. Well, that's not a Florida one. That's like one from like South America, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome. Like, where'd she come by? Is she from like the actual forests, or did she come from like one of the plains or swamps? Where's she from?
My tribe?
Your tribe? Are you South American?
Yes.
Cool. Brazil or Colombia? Wait. No, not Colombia, because you got the snake. Venezuela, right?
Sure.
Sure? Okay, got it. Nailed on the head. Awesome. Do you mind if I hold her? Can I touch her?
Yeah, I just look at Washington and she's like, please don't leave me alone with him. She's not looking. I'm like, I don't think she's comfortable with that.
Oh, that's okay. I don't wanna make her mad. It's just, I've been stuck working with cats for the last 3 years, and working on any other animal would be nice. So if she's ever got any problems or anything,
No, she's
I'm available.
tame.
I've
She's
been
tame. You just rear
Leo's
her
a-
out.
no, I'll get that she's tame. I'm just saying, I've been wanting to get into the Belconnen Animal Hospital for a long time, but I'm stuck at the fucking Canberra cat vet. Only working on cats, but I know all these other things, man. I know reptiles, I know birds, I did something with a guinea pig once. Like, we've gone through some of the stuff, man. I want to work on something else. I'm ready to, work and help with any other kind of animal than just a
Oh
cat.
my gosh, you're so bored. Okay, this is Anna talking,
Uh-huh.
not the actual Luz. He's so bored of cats.
He's so
Yeah.
fucking bored of cats.
He's so done with cats. It's so funny.
It's like mental note. He's a cat. He's from the cat veterinary, but he's a vet, so he can help.
Yeah.
Animal
Basically,
handling.
Skylar's giving us context to help us with the mission. Well, he is, and I can
Yeah.
tell that a mile away.
I can't tell.
So, Oliver does something to pull him out of there, and he says, "Hey, Leo, so, the whole entire thing's going European, right? The whole fucking league, and all the basketball stuff's gonna be Europe soon. America won't have any say in what's going on. It's gonna be all European." And Leo just sort of snaps out of his animal zone, and he goes, "Oh, hell no, it ain't. No, the Americans are gonna keep dominating, and you know it." And then who is it? Hugo kicks in there, and he goes, "Hey, dude, the most recent MVPs have all been from Europe. Once LeBron retires, that's it for the Americans. It's all European from there. Hell, the Boomers might actually have a shot at not just making it to the Olympics, but being known for being a good team." And there's a bit of a laugh out of everyone from that. Yeah, the Boomers will be known as a good team when their generation's known as a good one. So, there's a bit of laughter at that, a few
Yeah.
weird things. Obviously, these are in-jokes that you guys just don't seem to understand. But, it's a little bit more of, talking, and we're going to get everyone back into the atmosphere of playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to play? Do you want
Yeah.
to play the game? Okay.
Yeah.
So, they're going
Yeah,
to
I
separate
already
out
sent
into
Washington off to a corner to
teams
just
of
chill.
3v3.
Oh, okay.
So
Who's on his team?
that's the setup of who's going to be on whose team and who's going to be watching and talking about rules and stuff and helping out. So Hugo volunteers not to play this round and to be
Okay.
there to talk and stuff like that. Quinn suggests that they do an all girls team.
Okay, cool. That'd be fun.
Oh, all right, all girls team wins it. So it'll be Quinn,
Mm.
you,
Yeah.
and Luce. will be playing on one team, and so that makes the other team Oliver, Leo, and Brody.
So boys versus girls.
The boys versus girls, and Hugo's off to the side, being like referee / explaining rule stuff and whatnot. It's only a half court match because 3v3.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm about to start with jump ball. Are you all set?
Sure.
All right.
I
So
think so.
okay. Quinn's gonna take the starting spot there with you guys in the center, so you're not gonna have to worry about too much at the beginning. But once the game goes, we'll go a little slow. We'll explain it to you, right, Oliver? And Oliver gives him a look like, yeah, I'll go easy. Don't worry, I get it. They don't even drink properly.
That's so funny.
Right? Drink Red Bull.
That is camel piss. And if it doesn't fuck you up mentally and whatnot, then what the fuck's even the point of drinking that?
Just
Yeah,
Give me
let's-
a potato.
It just makes me in my brain. I'm like, the fuck.
You want to drink a potato? Okay.
I'd rather drink a potato than that. The only motherfucker I've heard call them camel piss before is that Jimmy fucker from the Uber stuff. But like, love that guy. He and I are like almost best friends at this point.
Yeah. I got Jimmy on speed dial.
You got Jimmy on speed dial? See, I tell you, he's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know.
And my brain is questioning, like, does he have Jimmy in
He takes
speed
me
dial
everywhere.
too because he's always drunk?
Yeah. None of the other people know who Jimmy is, but Oliver knows Jimmy.
Cool.
All right. So they drop the ball and the match begins. Quinn starts off with a quick catch and a good dribble,
Oh, cool.
and it goes into the actual match. So I'm going to want from you guys a few roles.
Okay.
So athletics or acrobatics combined with dexterity for one. That'll be the first role we go with.
Athletics and dexterity.
Yeah.
No streetwise.
No streetwise at this point, not
Okay.
this juncture. What about you, Anna? You doing anything? You're just gonna let yourself take zeros?
I'll try to
Let
catch
me
the
take
ball.
zeros.
Are you gonna just take a flat failure, or are you gonna do any rolls?
Oh.
Go and do some rolls.
I do few rolls. Why are you saying mean things like that?
I mean, because you're just reading your phone.
Hmm.
I love you, Anna.
Let's see. How's
Oh,
this
I'm
one?
sorry. I'm trying to manage junk.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, finish.
9,
Why you
0.
being mean?
Oh, that's a 6. I thought that was a 9.
So
too.
how many? What do I have to roll?
Dex and either athletics or acrobatics.
So 5.
Oh, that's a little dragon. I thought that was a Snorlax holding a star on your shirt. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my shirt. I got an 8, a 6, a 9, a 1, and a 2.
Okay, so that's like one success. So you do decent. Like you've played with some kids before on the street or whatnot. Like
Yeah.
you're not
Not
a dumbass, but you're not doing great.
I rolled a 0, a 9, and a 6.
So 3 successes. So you act more like you know what you're doing. The main thing giving you problems is the prosthetic and everything.
Yeah.
But you're picking up on the
Because they're
game and on the
slow.
sport.
Oh, yeah.
Quinn does a pretty good job too. She winds up leading about just as well as you. It seems like she's more a little out of practice than anything else.
Oh, okay.
But
At
yeah,
least she's got longer reach.
Who, me? Oh, that's
You
right.
and
Quinn.
Quinn, both of you.
Well, my legs. She's like a whole foot taller than me.
Yeah, so it leads up to you guys scoring the first point
Oh,
of
sweet.
the game. So that's great. It is only a 1-pointer, but that is how it starts. And we're going to just judge the rest of the game based off this next roll. So we're going to go ahead and do a performance roll for each of you guys, and you can do stamina as well. It's one of the big stats,
Ooh.
right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
stamina and performance.
What's
So I
that
got
one?
2 for stamina. Where is performance?
Performance is over there. Oh.
I don't have anything on performance. So just stamina.
Alright, flat stamina roll for you.
Okay.
I got a 3 and a 5. That's not great.
8, 7, 8, 6, 0, 8. And then 5 and 4.
5, 6. Okay, so Luce, you're kind of trailing behind and whatnot. You're not used to this thing. The lights are too bright and whatnot in here and stuff for you. The atmosphere really humbles you and your ability to actually participate in what's going on.
Ah.
You know, you're not the worst, but out of everyone here, you are.
Oh.
Oh,
The one
damn.
over here with the broken limbs and whatnot manages to like kick it up and feel it, you know, like
Yeah.
really get into it like she's playing a game or something. Like she gets it.
Like she puts herself in the video game setting.
Yeah, like she's seeing it like how it would be up from a like top-down angle sort of perspective thing. She's figuring it out that way. Actually playing scores an actual point
Oh,
during
yeah.
the game and does
First
some things.
point.
You know, she does make a few little basic newbie screw-ups, like she
Yeah.
does a double dribble on accident, but it gets explained and she doesn't make the mistake again.
Oh, cool.
That's
Gets
what that's
hit.
called?
Yeah.
There's a double dribble is a thing where you have the ball and then you lose the ball,
I mean,
and before anyone else gets it or it hits a thing, like
dribble it
like
in.
you get it again and dribble it again.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
So if you wind up throwing it at the thing and failing, if you instantly grab it next, it can be a double dribble.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
depending on the stuff there, so that there's a whole little thing over that. But once you hear that rolling and stuff, you
Don't
got
make
it
the
down and
mistake.
you don't make the mistake again.
Cool.
You know,
Ooh,
you
these look amazing.
there's a time where someone accidentally like hits it with a fist instead of a proper hand, and you know they have to explain that there's you're not allowed to use your fists or your
You're not
legs.
allowed to punch
You
the
know,
ball or
you gotta,
kick it.
it's gotta be the underside of the hand. That's why there's so many things about it. And,
This is not football. This is
not
football.
this is handball. Some shit like that. You
I thought it
know,
was basketball.
yeah. Yeah, there's a few other things like that, you know, boom. Someone sees one of those fuck ups and says that, like, you know, basketball was better when they weren't just hacking up threes and whatnot. Seems like a throwaway line that they're throwing out, but someone says, oh, shut up and whatnot. It's because Iverson did that last time. Doesn't even mean shit. So there's a few little things like that where they're sort of
Bickering
saying some,
amongst
like,
each other.
bitching amongst each
Yeah.
other, but, like, playfully against each other, you know, like,
Mhm.
that's their friendship status with this
So
stuff.
basically, they're just busting each other's chops.
Yeah. But they do, after a while, they take a break, and, like, they're like, okay, we're kind of done for the day and whatnot, and, like, you know, Oliver obviously has to go get drunk, right, Oliver? Said, you know, Leo's saying this to Oliver, and Oliver goes, well, yeah, it's literally like,
Drinking now.
yeah, that's literally what's going to go happen. I'm gonna go drink. Jimmy's gonna pick me up, and I'm gonna go over to the bar, and I'm gonna drink until I kick someone's ass and I'm sent home.
Dang.
Leo laughs at this, and I'm like, you know what? I'll go with you today. You know what? Fuck it. You always
Yeah.
wanted me to go. I'ma go.
Can I come? My character says, "What, Jenny?"
Don't you got stuff to talk about with Quinn and whatnot? Quinn, are you gonna go to the bar? And Quinn over there goes, oh, no, not today. I'm just gonna settle in here and cook something up in Birdie's kitchen.
Ooh, I like cooking.
You do? Alright, cool. Well, let's cook something together.
Cool.
We'll do something simple like chicken peas, you know? Something simple like that. We'll just greenify the chicken and the peas.
We can do that.
Yes, we can do that. And then, you know, we can get you talking. So you said you wanted to help out, but there's like 2 different places you could help out. Like, depending on what you got, with me, you could help out just straight Red Cross work, you know, helping people, talking to them, making sure they're able to find their families and all this stuff. Basically, it's a whole communication part, or handing out blankets. There's a whole bunch to do there. You know, I'm sorry to hear that you're suffering from it too, but
Wow.
yeah, we can handle some of that, you know, for everyone else. And I still haven't got you your stuff yet, so we'll do that first. Let's
Cool.
head on down. We'll get the government stuff set up for you, and I'll send in to like the 30,000 and a few other people and see if we can get something done. You know, was there any company you used before for your prosthetics? Maybe we can get it done by the same manufacturer.
Auburn and Brace.
Auburn and Brace.
Yeah, their name's like midway up this arm.
Oh, that's what that is. That's a
Yeah.
company. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll give it a check, see if we can get it replaced by the same company. Not, but they might have another one make it. You know, like I honestly don't know prosthetic companies. But yeah, we'll get that checked out and hopefully they can get it paid for.
Mm.
And then we'll cook dinner. Brody, you don't mind if we cook dinner at your house, right? And Brody's over there like, no, not at all. It's my cheat day though, so I'm just gonna finish up. Actually, no, my cheat day was yesterday. I forgot I did it with you guys. Okay, so yeah, I'll just have the same thing you're having. Just go down and make a bigger portion. And they all start heading down the stairs and whatnot.
Alright.
Yeah. And like, Liz, you said you wanted to help out the community too, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So, Hugo, as you guys are heading downstairs, Hugo sort of walks over to Luce, and he goes, so, you got like the snake and stuff there and whatnot. Have you ever seen like a lizard thing, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, change size on you?
What size was it before?
Like, okay, so we had one of these little saltwater crocodiles, and it was supposed to be like, you know, about like half my size, right?
Mm.
But like, when I'm gonna sound a little crazy saying this, but one of the times I went to go feed them and everything, you know, because like whoever's supposed to do that wasn't there that day. I normally just handle like water pressure, all that other stuff there, salt content, all these sorts of things. Like, the gator in there was much bigger. It was like, I felt like it was bigger than me. And like snapped at me. Like, you know, I ran like a bat out of hell out of there, but like, the next day when I went back, you know, it was back to being a tiny little thing again. So I don't know, is that like a thing? Or is that like some weird, crazy stuff?
There was a work crocodile in Japan.
Is that what your character says?
Yes.
Okay. He looks at you, he sort of laughs at that, like, oh man, you're fucking with me. Alright. I'm glad you have a sense of humor, holy shit. But yeah, okay, I get it. It happens or whatever, I was exhausted.
I just give him a look of like, you're an idiot. I wasn't joking, but
And
okay. I just shrugged it off. I'm like,
And he interprets that as, you're an idiot, you should know that. You know, like,
Yes, I
it's
am.
obvious that I'm fucking with you. And you still laughing up.
I mean, like, I wasn't, but do
Yeah.
whatever you want, dumbass.
That's how he looks at it. And he heads on down. Well, hopefully I'll see you around. And hey, if you guys are ever at the Jamala Wildlife Lodge or the zoo, you can just ask them to page me and whatnot. I'll come hang out as long as I'm there. You know, I got the weekends off right now. It's been consistent so far. Here's hoping it stays that way.
Hey, Chula, if you go
Does
to
my
the zoo,
character
Mhm.
ever got a cell phone? Did we ever talk about that?
You do not currently have one.
No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if we talked about that or not.
the zoo, that's going right to boo.
So we head on down the stairs. And
Quinn's
whatnot.
gonna teach me how to cook now.
So
Some greens
Quinn
and
is
chicken.
going to cook a chicken that's like smothered in peas and a few other little things that are around, like tarragon and a couple of things. It'll be very leafy feeling dish, but not have a lot of leaves. And over a bed of rice. That's what she's doing.
That sounds delicious, man.
Mhm.
Okay,
She's
I'll
going
cook.
to use a combo of brown and white rice for it.
Ooh.
Not there, kind of staple out. But yeah, it'll be pretty simple. The main thing is that she's going to talk to you about getting you set up there and calling the
Yeah.
place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll for her to see how well the call is on your behalf.
Okay.
You can go ahead and add your expression to the roll. So go ahead and roll your
Okay.
expression, and I'll roll for her stats.
It's 4 with a star.
Okay, so you have the bonus, so it's like a 6 or higher would be a success for you. So how'd you do? 4
5,
successes?
9. Yeah,
Four.
I guess 0 counts as 2.
Yep. Okay, so you're able to get a call in there, and the government will pay for your arm to be repaired. They'll be able to get it done
Cool.
pretty simply and whatnot. As long as someone can donate it, they'll wind up paying for it.
Oh, nice.
So that's taken care of. She's calling in a few things, see if anyone can get a replacement arm for you. and we'll see on the next day if that winds up working out.
Cool.
Yay! Next order.
I thank Queen for. You know,
Oh, that's no problem. And now she asks what you guys want to do with the community center. Do you want to be talking to people and trying to get them back with their families and whatnot, get them reconnected and stuff, communicating between the housing peoples and stuff, or do you want to be like handing out physical things to help out, or doing some of the direction towards the free health guys and stuff like that there, or telling them about all the different like organizations that are there to help.
I want to do hands-on helping, like go in and actually help.
Okay,
make
so
sure things are done right.
okay, so they got a few things you can do there. You can be helping out by bringing in the supplies and taking out the old ones and whatnot, like
replacing food,
replacing
blankets,
any of the blankets and that, getting them washed, doing all that stuff there and whatnot.
clothing, warmth.
So
Food processing. Okay.
yeah, they set you up for that part of helping out with the Australian Red Cross. So they'll have IDs for you and whatnot. You'll be able to start tomorrow about midday. Yay!
Yay! That'd be nice.
That would be nice. So that, and then after that, and she cooks, and you guys eat and stuff. Then Quinn makes her way home, and everyone sort of just heads their own way.
Cool.
Brody gets off of a phone call thing and stuff after a while, and he says, "Hey, so you guys will be able to head home tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
The
Nice.
government got done over there. The Kimberly Gardens and stuff is fine. So, there'll be a time when they have people come in and replace the roof and whatnot, but I don't think you'll have to be out of the homes for that.
Huh.
So,
Thank God I missed my 3D printer.
can you imagine lugging one of those around?
At this point, if someone stole it, they were really dedicated.
Yeah, and what the hell are they gonna do? Print guns?
I'm planning on printing out some extra arms if I can.
You're gonna try to make a 3D printed set for people? I've seen it done for animals. I don't know how well it'd be for people though. But that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta get the right material.
Well, yeah, and then you gotta cut it out and pop all the figs and stuff, right? I've heard that. That's like a thing.
Yeah, and then, because they done it with foam and stuff. I've tried to make some bladed cardboard ones.
They do cardboard ones. That sounds like a weird thing. But hey, I remember some dude was making food on 3D printers, so whatever, man. You do you. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take a quick shower first and whatnot.
Ooh.
I think we should all do that before we go to bed.
Alright, cool. Call dibs on first run in the shower.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll take a shower at the house.
Alright, cool. And
While everyone's taking a shower, I go outside and just basically walk my snake Washington.
I was
Okay.
wondering, do they have a balcony?
they do not have a balcony.
Well, then I guess I'll go outside and watch the stars while waiting for Brody to finish his shower.
Okay. So
See
y'all
if the moon's out.
y'all head outside.
Yeah.
The moon is out. It's not full. It's about half moon.
Is it whining or is it waxing?
You're not sure.
Hmm.
The character doesn't know. She
Okay.
might look it up on an app though.
I guess I do that.
Okay.
What's the difference? Like,
Uh,
this is Anna asking.
One's left, I believe, if it's curved, it's whining, and then the other direction is waxing.
That's weird.
It's waxing, so it's getting bigger.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of saying it's getting bigger, we say it's waxing. That's
Yeah.
weird, guys.
So the moon's waxing today.
English is weird.
Oh, English is hella weird. So, moon's waxing, you're out there, you're chilling. I would like you guys to go ahead and do a perception awareness roll.
Hell yeah! I don't have any of those
Perception.
skills. Except perception. I have 3 perception. And I don't have any awareness, I
Do
think.
you have the snake stats written down anywhere?
Oh, shoot. I have them in my phone, but I'm going to put them on.
Yeah, they might have awareness. I don't know.
Where
I
is
don't remember.
Perception?
Perception should be in your main stats.
Oh,
It should almost always be one main stat and one secondary stat.
okay. Perception and then awareness, is it?
Yeah.
Where would it be there? It's under talents, right?
Mhm.
Talents. Okay, let me check.
7, 0, and then 3. So that's
Three successes.
Manipulation. Skills. You didn't put anything about talents in here.
Then they must not happen.
Okay. So I only have what was it? Perception?
Perception. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have awareness. So.
Alright. Oh. Wow. Interesting. Get it.
Oh shoot! I got a weird dice. So I got a 7, a 10, and a 4.
It's 40 on there. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I accidentally grabbed
100 sided.
I grabbed a 100-sider. I didn't mean to, but it still counts as a 10-sider, so it's a 4.
So you each got 3 successes.
Nice.
So
yay.
while you're out there and whatnot, y'all feel a weirdness around.
Weirdness.
Yeah, like something's moving around outside while you're there, like through the trees that around his house, and then out into the street and whatnot. But you don't see or hear anything, but you know something's there.
I sent Washington to go investigate.
Right.
Dude, how far out? From
Well,
us?
it was near the house, and then it's gone a bit away to the side.
I guess I kind of go looking to see what it is.
All right. Washington's search amounts to nothing. Something was there.
Do
But
I
what?
find anything?
No. Well, your role is still part of that same role,
Oh,
the
okay.
investigate
So
and
no.
search thing. So, yeah, no. You guys don't find what it is. You know something was there.
I think it was a cat?
Washington didn't find anything?
No.
Washington did not find anything. It was
No.
gone by then.
Get off that line.
Huh.
Do you continue your walk or you head back home?
No, I kind of want to investigate this shit.
All right. What about you? You gonna go with investigate?
Yeah. I'm going to try to befriend News in my own weird way.
Okay, so you catch up to Luce, who's just starting their walk.
Alright.
All right. So what are you guys doing? How are you staying? What's going on?
I mean, like, I go investigate the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You didn't tell me anything for me to go off of beyond, like, go check it out.
I know, but like, you guys say, "Hey,
Oh.
fuck you, trying to follow me, bitch," and walk off. Like, what happens with your guys' interaction between the two characters
I
as
was
she
like, you
catches up
think
to you?
it could be one of the monsters from earlier?
Not sure, which is why I'm checking it.
Mm.
All right, so it went behind the, from what you guys can sort of tell, it went behind into the houses out, leading towards the main roads.
Oh, I know what'll help us. I pull my phone out, put on flashlight mode.
I just go and I tell her, like, why are you giving away our position?
I turn it off. I thought the light would help us see.
You can't see in the dark?
No? Wow. I hunker down and follow loose.
I mean, like, yeah.
Okay. One moment, I got to change the thingy on this and look at it in satellite mode. All right. So, you guys following the thing, yeah, you get to a fence that, if jumped, you'd be in the little woods area that is before, like, the little flat land that's before the big road. Which, you know, so, do you guys do anything at that point, or?
I jump it to keep on chasing the thing.
I kind of check to see if there's a way around it, and then I follow after Luz.
You check if there's a way around it. There is a gate. Right
I
there.
open the gate.
You open the gate, it's clean and in good condition, so it opens up easy.
And then I close
Loose
it.
jumps the
looking at
gate.
Luz,
Jumps the
like-
fence right next to you as you just open the gate and walk right next to them. You both get to the same side.
And then
Same time.
There.
I close it and I just give Luz a look like, And then I continue.
I mean, like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like intelligent.
Why would you care?
So you guys are in the woods area and whatnot. So as you're walking through there. Okay, so Washington's perception was what?
Oh, damn it. Pulling it up. Perception, attributes. Present.
I'm gonna grab some of the dirt and do like a sniffing thing. Pretend I'm.
I have a question. When you wrote presence in here, was it supposed to be perception?
Presence?
Yeah, or
No.
that separate?
That's the animal's character sheet. I know it's a little
Oh.
different.
Yeah, Yes, intelligence with resolve, strength, dexterity, stamina, presence, manipulation, and composure. You didn't write perception in here at all.
Perception wasn't written down in there. Oh,
So
thanks.
I don't know if he has no.
Thanks, character sheet thing. I'll just assume 3 as a basic then for it.
Yeah. Because at least for manipulation you put here 0, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. 8, 7, so yeah, it must be based off of the first general set. And anyway, so 8, 7, so 2 successes.
Alright, cool.
Excuse me.
Two successes.
Sorry. So 2 successes on Washington's part.
Yay!
So Washington like looks up at the trees and stuff there. You can see them sort of like flick their tongue out at the trees, but just sort of like in their direction, like above.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can I jump up there?
You could get up there. Yeah, which, Nyom. Yeah, okay, so,
I guess I'll.
what, okay, so you just want to jump up and climb up a tree, or just jump up to a branch and grab up?
Second one.
Okay, so, you jump at a branch. Okay, dexterity and athletics or acrobatics? Whichever one you got.
So that'll be 5. I have athletics. I got 10, 6, 6, 9, and 10.
10, 6, 9, 10. Fuck. Okay, so you grab onto the branch, flip yourself up there, and push something off at the same time.
Holy shit!
So something slides off of the thing with a grunt and hits the ground.
Right in front of me?
Oh yeah, right in front of you, like drops in front of you, on its ass, and
As
whatnot.
I'm reaching on the ground,
Yeah.
pulling up dirt.
Yep, and there's
Like-
a figure, like, wearing a hoodie, and it's got thick pants and, like, big boots, and it just sort of, like, shuffles to the ground and, like, rushes up,
Can I grab him?
trying to stand up.
Are you okay?
Can I just send Washington to ensnare this person? Because I don't know who they are.
You can fling Washington down at them, yeah?
Well, I didn't take Washington up with me.
Oh, that's Washington down below? Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of the important thing to mention when you, like, wear them normally, so.
Well, like I sent her out to investigate first, and then she indicated she pointed like a good girl, so I went to investigate. She wouldn't be hurt.
Okay.
I say hi.
So she goes about getting ready for that, but it'll
Yeah.
take a, like, turn for her to get over there.
Yeah.
All right.
I go about helping the person out.
You go about helping the person up.
Are you okay?
Okay, they slash at you with their hand,
Oh.
and there is like clear metal over there as they slash at you
Yeah.
and attempt to stand up, but it doesn't even hit your like fake hand. They just totally miss it and
Well,
some
I
dirt.
guess I'm gonna punch him in the head.
Okay, your turn.
Or try brawling him.
So yeah, strength and brawl, or
Hmm.
melee. You could use either one because robo hands.
Robo hands.
Okay.
Of destiny.
8, 6, and 2 negative.
What do you mean 2 negatives? You don't have any ones.
No, I thought 4 and 5 was negative.
No, only 1 is a negative. That
Oh.
removes stuff.
Okay.
Those are just zeros. Those are nothing. Those are no points. So you have 2 points. And you have 2 successes. And so you reach out and you punch it, and it sort of just like knocks its hood off. And there's like teeth and whatnot that you can see there, and metal, and it's just like this nasty thing under the hood, and it sort of like backs away, like crawling like it was like on the ceiling climbing backwards. That's how it's moving on the ground. They're like sliding like that.
And then I'm
Creepy.
gonna try jumping on it.
Okay, so at
Like,
this
grapple
point,
it.
Adam, what would Moose like to do?
I mean, didn't Washington already got him?
Washington will be there at the next turn.
And I'm preparing to pounce this thing as it's turning back.
I guess I just jump on top of it with all my strength
Okay,
to just kind of pin him down.
so you go ahead to jump on top of it. Go ahead and give me well, since you're using strength, go ahead, strength and athletics.
Where is my strength? So 2 and 2, so that's 4.
This definitely isn't loose. That's why I said, because I can't see you there.
Alright. Oh shit. That's terrible. I got 2 3s, 2 and a 1.
So you're actually at -1.
So she's landing on me?
So you jump down onto the ground, and but you kind of twist your ankle a little bit as you do, and like fumble over. It's not like a really bad one where it's gonna be hurting for a long time. Just like fuck type of thing, and you sort of fall down as you do it. Now the Snakey Wakey makes it over there. Okay, so the snake does wrap around this thing,
Oh, cool.
but this thing goes ahead and
Turns into smoke.
like does a whole like almost Superman like
Plug.
out of the cage thingy and whatnot,
Wow.
freeing itself from the snake, and then like there's a presence to it that you can just like feel that builds up there. Like the eyes of this thing flash red from underneath like the metal on its face and the teeth, and it's like hunkered down now, like it's about to do something big.
Alright, I take a calming breath and I chuck something there.
Okay, calming breath,
Oh,
and you fling what at it? What do you even have to fling at it?
How about a rock?
No, this place is really well kept. How about a branch?
Yeah, a branch. 'Cause
So-
it did fall off a tree.
You throw a branch at it.
So
Okay. Nothing special seems to happen from the branch being thrown. But as it hits the thing, it sort of like freaks out, does a whole thing like with its arms up in the air, like whoa, 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 whoa type of thing and whatnot. And it just does a whole type of thing and just looks at you all like kind of terrified, like its eyes not being nearly as red, and just like you can see that there's like a bit of like humanity to the face almost, like underneath these like metal, like a bunch of metal blades and stuff are like stabbed into the flesh and like pulling out a bit, but underneath there's still like human skin, and it's got a look of like terror in this moment.
Olive?
I tried to cut off his head.
Okay. You,
I say Oliver real quick in a questioning form. Thinking maybe it's him.
okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Alright. So you attempt to cut at it.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me your melee and
Oh, where's my melee? It's
and
somewhere.
strength, I guess. Yeah, that sounds right.
Melee.
And then we'll add your sword.
Strength.
Yeah,
I think my melee is 2. Yeah. Melee and strength, and what was that?
I had
What
seen
else?
You add the sword stuff too.
The sword stuff is
Yeah,
plus 2,
yeah.
so total 6 dice.
Yeah.
That'd be messed up.
Alright, I got a 10, a 7, a 9, a 4, and a 9.
Okay, so
2 7s, 2 9s, 1 10, and a 4.
okay, so you got 6 successes. This is a brutal hit that you're slashing out at this thing
Yeah.
with. Not
In
from
the
there.
dark of the night.
Yeah, just swing. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and roll damage. She had 6 successes, so that'll be 5 damage dice plus 2 for the sword specifically.
So 1, 2.
I might be
5.
just a little off on how I'm doing the math, but I'm doing my best, dang it.
That's good. Ugh.
Okay, we got
Just kill this
9, 3, 8, 9, 3, 7, 5.
How many were over 6? Or 7 and above?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 that were 7 and above. Okay, so you lash out with this great thing, and as you hit it, like, you hit right up through, like, the arm, which just, like, falls off. Like, you can hear metal breaking as you do it.
Ew.
And, like, your sword snap, but you get through, and it, like, slices up against the throat of this thing. And
My sword, bro!
yeah, and like you hear the ching of like metal and whatnot, and this thing just like hisses like that at that moment, and then turns and runs out into the open field really fast.
Get back here, Hurricane.
And it keeps going. There's some cars driving by the street, and it
Oh, wow.
runs through that like highway and just keeps going. But its arm is fallen,
Ooh, okay. I picked
and
it up.
your sword is it's broken.
How dare you! You bad DM! Why you break my sword, DM?
Because it got a roll too.
Yeah.
Swords have rolls in this game?
Well, it has durability things,
Ooh.
and the creature also got a roll.
Ooh, truck.
You never told me about this. I feel like I've been deep into this game.
I pick up the
I'm
hand
kidding, I'm
and
joking.
examine it a bit. Any
Okay.
tattoos on? Oh wait, I can't see it.
You can't see shit. It's still wearing the like hoodie like outfit too that this dude was wearing.
Really?
The big black hoodie arm thing is still on it
I can't.
and whatnot. It's covered. It's not like dripping blood everywhere or anything like that.
I just take it and I just tell her like, let's go to the garage of that nerd.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I guess we gotta keep this from Brody. He might freak out.
He would definitely freak out. Like he almost freaked out about
The snake?
About Washington. Like who freaks out about a king and a helmet? Like seriously.
Yeah.
So-
I did when she was crushing my arms.
Funny thing, he doesn't
Well, she was
have.
attacking you. You were coming at me with an axe.
So funny thing, he doesn't have an actual garage.
I know.
You guys have been to like the majority of his house.
Oh.
I guess we'll take this to the girls' room.
Like you've been everywhere but his room.
Alright, okay, fine. Let's just take her to our room.
Yep.
Hope that brother went to bed.
I'll
You wanna-
put my lab coat over it, so it's like we're just carrying some stuff around. What's
Why
that
don't we
girl
just
stuff?
put it on your lab coat and then we put Washington on it so it looks like
Oh,
she's
okay.
longer than she
Yeah,
is.
we'll do that.
Yeah. So Brody's
Lizards,
got
bro.
Brody's got a towel across him and whatnot, and as he's like standing there as you guys are coming back in, he's like, "Oh, you guys get some night air?
I blush. Yeah?
All right. Well, that's kind of smart before taking a shower or afterwards, either way.
Mm.
You know what? I think I'll get a nice breath too on the thing. Check my plants real quick before heading to bed for the night.
Oh, don't forget water them.
I did that before the shower. I remembered. Good catch though, because I said I was just gonna take the shower for straight. But yeah, I remember to do the plants.
Sweet.
Be careful out there.
Will do. Yeah, I don't want to get any bug bites.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he heads out towards the front.
Trees, burglars.
Yeah, you know, world. What is the world coming to? He heads out the front door.
Did you say three?
No, he said something about burglars.
Trees, burglars.
Crazed burglars. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said three.
Tree
Like,
burglars.
Like
Tree
someone who
burglars.
kills trees.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before. I wonder if there's used to be a tree thief here among us.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so you guys are inside. Brody is outside for a little bit. What would you guys like to do?
Take the arm into our bedroom and
and examine
investigate
it a
it.
bit. See if
Okay.
like it looks familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get the arm into the bedroom and close the door behind you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And
Does it
Can
have
we
a
lock the
locking
door?
mechanism?
Yeah, it's got an interlocking mechanism.
Yeah,
Not one for like a key or anything, but just a little like lock.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
like it.
I will do that just in case we don't get
Quick
surprised
lock.
by Bradley.
And where do you place it?
I want to put it on the floor because I want to be able to sleep.
Okay, is
Where's
the snake still on it?
No, Washington comes off it before we put it on the
Okay,
floor.
so you put it on the floor, and the fingers start moving, and it starts to like try and start crawling around.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Like it's not very effective, but it's trying.
I grab bed sheets and tie it up.
No,
No.
I stop her. I'm like, no, I want to go to sleep. Please don't.
Okay.
Wait.
Right, so it's trying to move around.
I grab one of my smaller knives and I'm
Ooh.
sorry, but I'm gonna fuck up Brody's floor. And I stab it and impale it into
Where do
the
you
floor.
stab it?
Like,
There's
how much of
where-
the arm did we cut off?
You got the arm, man. You got everything but the
Ooh.
shoulder.
Okay, so like the top part
Yeah.
here, I guess.
Okay, so you stab it there and just hold it in place.
Yeah.
Okay, it tries to get the hand over to the blade part to move it up.
Can I use
Okay,
my
I get
pickaxe
another.
to
I
get
get
the
another
hand
blade. I
part
get
stuff?
another my pocket knives. I get the hand
You got
like
pocket
there.
knives?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I have like 10. I just
So
used two.
you
of
stab
them.
it in there and hold it into place, and it tries to wriggle a bit, but it sort of like gives up after a little, and just stays in place.
Okay.
It's not really bleeding or anything.
Oh, I'll get out some of my science stuff and we'll just
Alright, cool.
take
Okay,
some
now
blood
that I
samples and stuff. like that.
immobilize it, you can study it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go take a shower now.
I guess I'll
Washington, stay here and make sure she's safe.
Okay.
check it for tattoos, infections.
So it's stabbed in place. So
Yeah.
how do you want to go about getting past the hoodie? Do you want to cut it off? Do you want to try to like pull it off? How are you going about this? And what tools are you using to do so?
I use some tools I got in my, what's it called? Chisel and stuff. To kind of get the arms off from there.
The arm off.
The sleeve.
The sleeve off the arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're using tools that aren't your own arms to remove that. Okay. So are you trying to keep it intact or are you cutting it?
Trying to keep it kind of intact.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a dexterity science check.
Ooh.
Science!
Science while I take a shower and get not gross.
Yeah.
Science.
hmm
Where's science?
You should have science.
Yeah, yeah.
It should be on like the left over here somewhere, or the right. I mean.
No.
So
What to do?
one success.
One success.
Okay. So you're able to get it. You kind of like cut against your hands a bit, and they get cut up
My
as you
robotic
so.
arms.
But yeah, they get scratches along them and
Well,
stuff. But
that's
you
being
get this
recorded.
thing off, and it kind of breaks a bit and stuff. But yeah, the arm is like it's got metal all over, like thin strands of like sharp, almost razor sharp metal that have been like inserted into it and whatnot, and like almost like it was melted in like by the bone and
So I
whatnot,
can't really
all
take
across
any
this
out.
thing. So it's a hand. It looks relatively human, but there's like almost like if you had cracked pavement,
Yeah.
and but like if that was like patterned almost like scales and whatnot.
Mhm.
That's sort of the thing across what skin there is there.
Mm.
The blood when you look at it
Yeah.
is dark and staying in place.
And if I use a magnet to this, none of it's magnetic.
Let me check the metal real quick.
Because I'm like, I'm like studying it. Like,
Okay, so there's a slight magnetic property to the metal. It's not much, but there is something mixed into it that's magnetic. It's definitely a mixed compound. There's
so
some
it's
stuff.
kind of like a Terminator hand almost.
Okay, I see your character goes with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a intelligence and investigation check as you get out some of your tools to like
Okay.
try and study it. You know,
Yeah.
like
'Cause I
the
want-
skin, the blood, the metal, and try to get anything out of that.
Oh, that's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes. Alright. So you do a pretty good job. You catch it as like there's different kinds of blood in this thing. Like it's all coagulated, but like
So old blood.
yeah, like old blood. But some of it is when you ring it up, it's like really a lot darker than the rest, and like you can't quite see the details you would normally see on
Yeah.
blood at that level of examination. But like even when you do get a good look at it, it looks like that almost like moves out of your sight to like the peripheral edges of what of the samples you're looking at.
So they're ghost cells.
And then the other bloods look like, you know, different like it looks like blood and it's clearly blood, but they're like from different samples.
Yeah.
You know, is what it looks like.
Hmm.
Going ahead and running it through a little tumbler, you'll have to wait a while to get
Yeah.
results on that, but you're not sure if they'll even be conductive.
Okay.
The metal from your examination, you don't know much about it. It's not your main like thing.
Yeah.
But you're able to tell there's iron in there. There's iron and steel, which has a little bit of iron to it and stuff there, and a bit of like hematite maybe worked into it.
Anything from my archaeology studies that would help?
No, like I said, you can barely recognize a few of the metals in here, but it's sort of like mishmashed together. Like it's not one proper solid material. It definitely like phases between the different metals used in it,
Okay, so it's like a shifting metal.
type of thing. Yeah, it's really strange. So like, when it was made, it's like if they took a bunch of metals, slapped them next to each other, and then melted them into shape.
Cool.
So it's odd.
Hmm.
Yeah. The skin sample, it looks like just when you get it down to the microscopic
level?
zoomed in level,
Yeah.
it just looks like cells that have cracked.
Huh.
You know, like they're human skin cells, but they're cracked. Like they were flash frozen and, you know, just snapped and are dead. You know, dead frozen cells.
Okay.
That's how they look and appear.
Red frozen cells. So this thing's undead and mechanical.
So
It's a
about
golem of some kind,
that-
like a flesh golem.
it's about that time that Luce comes back
Yay!
from the shower.
Mhm.
Clean.
So what's up? What do you guys do? What do you say? How's it going?
Hey, Luz. I got some interesting stuff to say about our flesh golem here, who's undead.
I mean, like, it looked on that, so what other insights do you have?
Well, it turns out some of its blood has been flash frozen. Its metal is like mostly hematite and shifts.
Ooh.
Yeah. And all the blood is very ancient and old. Like, this thing has been dead way past the day.
Way past the day. Yeah.
So most likely this was an ancient vampire that got just woken up, but why did they shove they put hematite on it to keep it from fucking up? And why was it just doing a simple job of just spying on us? That doesn't make much sense.
Assassin?
You really can't control ancients like that.
Mm.
But it has a lot of hematite.
So
I harvest the hematite as a way to use against spells.
Okay, so I'll quickly put this up here. Your character, the hematite thing, and thinking that, oh, maybe this is some ancient vampire thing. Those make sense, but the conclusions of knowing how they work doesn't for the character. She's got a bit of stuff about it, so she can think maybe vampire, maybe a really old vampire thing or something, but not knowing exactly the specifics of how that works, but thinking she does.
Oh.
So the thought processes she's saying is fine, but I just want you to know that character is more of like, I haven't encountered this, I don't know this, I've never seen this, but this is the assumption I'm coming to, and I'm sticking by my guns.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that's clear, because like you only have a little tiny bit of a fragment in there.
Yeah, well,
So-
but, like, I don't know much.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking
so-
guessing.
Okay, exactly. That I wanted to make that clear. That it might be a really fucking good guess. Maybe we're not sure, but it's a guess
Yeah.
based off of tiny bits of knowledge.
So I think we might be hunting a warlock who sent the golem out to get us, or some kind of necromancer. Based on what I know. Yeah, I think I'll take my shower
I feel
now.
like that's a far shot, but not completely out of the question.
Ah. Haha, I knew they existed. Necromancers in the graveyard.
I didn't think they were real.
Okay, so your character heads to the shower,
Yeah.
and the little tumbler's still spinning. What do you like to do with your character?
Harvest the hematite out of the arm if I can.
Okay, so the metals in there when you go to check them out. Does your character know metals at all? No.
That's a good question. I don't know actually.
Do we want to roll for it?
So I don't see anything in like the sciences or anything of that sort.
But
I
she
have
is from the
Check a
tribe.
thing
I
and
have a
see if
cult-
you can.
I have. Look at it. See, I
Justify.
have.
She is from a tribe.
I have a cult,
You have occult 2 and research 2.
Oh, she has a cult too.
and I have at least one science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she has science. She should.
I'll let you do your own investigation on the metal, and you could use. We'll go with science on this one and intelligence in combo for the initial checkup to verify stuff.
So 4.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I got a 1, 6, and an 8.
So let's cancel out that. So it's at -1. So you're not sure. Like this material is so weird looking when you look at it up close. Like
Okay.
this could be hematite. This could be any sort of metal.
Yeah.
Like you know it's not brass, but you can't really tell beyond like it's not brass, it's not copper, it's not gold.
She's
But beyond
still
that,
harvesting
that's a
though.
fucking weird mix of stuff. That's all
Okay.
you get from it.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you still want to try to harvest it out?
Well, no, just because I don't know what that shit is.
Okay, do you want
I know
to?
the person knows, but you know,
Yeah.
not my character. So she's like, I'm gonna be in the cautious side for now.
Huh.
Okay.
And I do not down the Red Bull that I had in there. And I just put it by the toilet and took a shower.
All right. So you get back from your shower. The
Yeah.
tumbler thing is done,
Oh, cool.
and you can check the blood samples.
Woo! I wonder what it says. Go check it.
So when you check the blood samples, the first 2 are just so confuggled, like you can't make heads or tails of those ones. The next one you have an O negative female, and then the next one that you check out is a B positive male, and then the third one is again it's confuzzled, but it looks like maybe an O. It's a little hard to tell, and there's no definitive gender on that one.
Okay.
So there's definitely multiple blood types in here, and they're weird.
Excitingly, I say to Luz as I try gesturing in my hand. I think I know what the creatures in the hospital were doing. They were getting people together, binding them up to make these golems.
Well,
It's basically, as far as I can tell, 3 people put into one creature.
why does it need the metal?
Maybe to hold it. Could be an alien metal species like the Terminator, but from space.
I just
And
give
each
her a
human
look
body
of
to
like,
make.
Alright. So, how do you guys go about prepping for the rest of the night? Because you're gonna need to try to sleep or maybe decide to stay up. How do you guys want to go about
I
it?
just
Make-
have Washington keep an eye out.
I
I just decide to just have light sleep just
I was
in
thinking
case.
making a makeshift cage around the arm
Out of what?
out of bits and pieces of the room.
What? That makes no sense.
So you decided to just tear up random shit in Brody's house to...
Yeah, and there's some stuff.
I just told her don't do that. It's already bad enough that we stab his floor to keep this thing contained. Is he still worrying it about?
Oh, it's not moving right now, no.
Alright.
Mm.
Let's just have Washington watch it, and Washington wake me up. I'm not planning to sleep like heavily today anyways.
Oh, okay.
If it really bothers you, you can sleep on the couch.
I think I'll do that. I just go to sleep on the couch.
And you head out to the couch
Yeah.
and you go to sleep over there.
I
All
keep
right.
my metallic arms on too.
Okay. Over in your territory, when you go to bed, it's about... You get through a lot of sleep, and then there's the slam and the feel of like you're being woken up.
Alright, cool.
So
What's it?
you get up, there's like the taste of dust in the air. What do? Like you're on the bed, you've just woken up, there's a bit of that. What you doing?
Is the hand still there or did it turn to dust?
So you go check the floor.
Yeah.
Ugh, there's metal. There's metal where the hand was.
Is there dust where the hand was?
Tiny little bit. Yeah, like a little sprinkling. That's about it.
Mm.
So the hand was vampire.
Your characters are like, I feel justified.
What?
Your characters are like, I feel justified.
That
Called
I just
it.
cut off the
Yeah.
arm? Yes.
No, like in the, I called it a vampire. They call it a golem. It turned to dust. It's there's daylight because there's now
It's
daylight.
not a
And you're like,
golem.
I was right. That's the feeling they got.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But the metal has remained, and it's in that arm and hand shape.
Oh.
Oh, cool. It held the figure.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Is he still trying to move as a metal?
It doesn't look like it, but there are also in the metal. It looks like there's thin strands of metal, almost like wire, but like exposed, going across from each of the like blade-like pieces, connecting them all into the shape of the arm.
Cyborg vampires from space.
Like looking at it, it's surprising you were able to cut through it with your blade at all. You know,
I mean, like, at this point, my
how much
character's
metal is
surprised that, like, I can't believe I cut it off, and I can't believe my sword didn't break sooner.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Also, I'm not surprised it broke. I'm sad it broke, but still, kind of like, I can't believe we made it out of that. If we had, like, inside armor like that.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's a fucking good. I was over here like, that's a fucking great roll. As I roll for its like stuff and see it not do too well, and I'm like,
Huh.
all right, well, okay, she succeeds. That was cool.
Why are you keeping putting your nose under my thing?
All right, so that's that. It's dust. The metal remains and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm sleeping downstairs on the couch. Kind of.
Everyone's downstairs.
Oh yeah, there's always downstairs.
The only thing upstairs in Brody's house is the
Basketball.
basketball court. That's
awesome.
right.
But yeah.
And that's where we'll leave it tonight. Is your
Sweet.
characters wake up in the morning, you have a place to go at midday. You get to
Yeah,
go
I
to
can
the
go to my
Conan
place.
Community Center, and
Yeah.
you're able to go home now whenever you want.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the other cool thing is that like you now have this weird metal arm, you know, like
Oh.
a weird skeletal structure arm thing. So who knows?
I sort of take the towel that Rory gave me and sort of use it as a rag to wrap the arm
All
and
right.
stuff like that and secure it among my stuff,
I wonder.
especially in my magical materials bag.
All right.
You need to stop trying to
Yeah, I
break
was just like thinking, my character could probably use that. I don't know who would know.
I mean, maybe with some reworking and some
Yeah.
actual application of like
Hey, stop trying to chew me.
more normal machinery stuff, you might be able to get a use out of it. That's true. You might be able to use it for an arm replacement.
Yeah.
Kick ass. And with that, that's where we'll leave it for this episode of Hunter Canberra. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Toodaloo for now. Boop!